My name is Zoe Dearsley. I'm one of the brand ambassadors here at Timber.
I'm Brad Greatrix, one of the winemakers here at Timber. We launched Cuvee Chérie in 2012, and the inspiration for creating this wine was to be able to have a sparkling wine that we could pair with the dessert course. If there's something that English sparkling wines have in spades is a lovely acidity and a capacity to pair with food if you get the balance right. And demi-sec style, that is our Cuvee Chérie, was a clear example of something that ought to work very well but had never been done before in England. We were the pioneers of the style within English sparkling wine. What is a demi-sec and how does it differ from our other cuvées? I think that the headline answer, or headline reason for that is the higher dosage, the higher amount of sugar that's in the wine. Besides the sweetness, what it brings is a roundness and a gentle texture to the wine that sets it apart from all the other sparkling wines in our range.
To select the best food to go with the best Timber wine, I think the important thing to remember is that Timber wines are wines of elegance and delicacy. Some are more textured than others, but as a rule of thumb, one is looking to match the weight of the food with the weight of the wine. The most obvious category to pair with Timber wines would be seafood, but when done well, certain meat dishes can pair fantastically well with our wines. When it comes to vegetables, we like to visualize the vines themselves in the southern English countryside. Think green colors, green flavors, peas, broad beans, asparagus, spinach. All of these work very well and they're evocative of the growing season. For slightly sweeter foods, we have to consider a slightly sweeter style of wine. And in fact, that's exactly why we first created the Cuvee Chérie. We had a wine to pair with every single course except for dessert. So we wanted to create something that would be delicately sweet and would complement light fruity desserts like an Eton Mess, a tarte tatin. It's really these cream and fruit-based dishes that best pair with this delicate sweet style of wine. Cuvee Chérie is so versatile when it comes to food pairings, I think because of the carefully balanced sweetness and acidity, which enables it to cut through fattier dishes, but at the same time, the wine has enough weight from the lees aging to live up to flavors that might be considered bolder. I think that's what makes Cuvee Chérie so versatile.
The inspiration behind renaming Cuvee Chérie is actually a lovely story, and there's two parts to it. One is that we wanted to have a name that was evocative and representative of the style, and Chérie in French means sweetheart, so a slight nod to the sweetness of the wine. And of course, Sherry Spriggs is the head winemaker at Timber, responsible for the creation of this wine, and so a slight tip of our cap towards her as well.
My favourite unconventional pairing with Cuvee Chérie, I think, when I'm not enjoying it with my daily afternoon tea, I suppose would be actually pitching it at the start of a meal, perhaps with a terrine or a pâté. In particular, I've had a fantastically delicious apricot and pork terrine with the Cuvee Chérie. It really works because the Cuvee Chérie is so fresh, it balances the richness of that dish. So perhaps not the most conventional, but delicious.